$5 on my shit. Man, it depends on the subject. My shit.
Down in the Maysville News Center, KD. The artist known as Mr. Big were to be released from prison today and has caused an uprising in the prison system. I had a chance to speak to him today, and I asked him, why did you do the thing you
All right, what's up, y'all? I already told y'all this next podcast, man, is gonna be good. This is my first, the G Spot podcast, first time in a whole nother city besides Pensacola, man. We in Mobile, Alabama right now at King Cuts. Um, I'm excited about this show, man. I put this show together, and we can be talking about men and monogamy. I got a lot of good feedback on that situation, on especially when it comes from the ladies. And tonight, man, a group of men, we gonna talk about it. A group of men that's not for our area. If everybody know where I'm from, and for people who don't know where I'm from Pensacola. And like I said, right now we in Mobile, Alabama at King Cut. Man, I'm gonna let the barber let him introduce himself, what he got going on.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Tim, King, and King Cuss. That's where you at. That's where we at. Mobile, Alabama, 1605 Rochelle Street. You know what I'm saying? Book your appointment today. The Cut app, King Cuts. Look me up on IG, King Cuts Too Fresh, 25 shouted. Um, at Rose Gold, my product page, at my Rose Gold product. All that good stuff.
First off, I don't know if a lot of y'all heard about the whole situation with whole calming situation at point, hot sauce and calm after the mama trying to set it up. Yeah. You gotta be real careful, man, with these groupies, dog. They know you got a little piece of change up on you. They gonna do what they can to try to that was a smart move. Trey did. How y'all feel? You said what? Yeah, she trying to sue him now.
Hold on. So he put this shit. He said, well, she on some weak ass shit. Now she murdered. Just because of the fact. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. She lies. Hey man, she got what she deserves.
She got exactly what she deserves.
She got what she deserves.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta sign NDAs out. How are we trying to set you up?
And I can take that from.
Women are the range man's life. But I mean, who got one up on you? And Drake got one up on you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my sis Shades who had me on her podcast. We had a discussion about most of the topics that we had to talk about that night. So one of the things that she had brought up to me is why men lie. Well, why I feel like most men lie. Because a lot of women that was on the show with they feel like why do men somebody, you know, you got to look at this whole I guess what you got, what you don't got, you with somebody not like that, why can't you? I feel like most men, somebody in the conversation that's working with you. Not every lie, you can tell them, you're not lying. Everybody. I ain't gonna say I'm lying. I ain't gonna say somebody. I ain't gonna say everybody consistently lying. Right. But everybody has lied. Like everybody has lied. Like sometimes you had to. You got them white lies. I'm lying. What you talking about? So usually you don't trust me. Is it not because you try to get something you think you're going to what your real situation, or do you lie just to make yourself look? It's situation, just like you said, like everybody got a different purpose. But it is like it's the same emotion most of the time. It's not the logic. He ain't gonna leave, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna watch. I don't got any logic. It's kind of also it's gonna be the same emotion. I don't wanna hurt you. Type shit. Me personally, I can get with anybody. If I feel like I can't trust you, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you So I know me personally, which that's really good. I think too, like you said, I think when you get older, you just ain't got time for certain shit. So I want to hide shit. I think now we live in a time where people are more acceptable. So, yeah. So it's like, damn, they ain't gonna talk to like that. Everybody be like, oh, you know, I want to relationship like my grandma. My grandma and granddad were married 50 some years, but they know granddad's had a whole fucking family down the street. Yeah, they got whole setup. Yeah, whole setup. So,
Yeah. Everybody had that luxury, had no car.
Brandon ain't know how to drive. That what that was.
The only car.
Brandon know how to drive.
But you know, it's funny that you said that shit because I know for me, most of my grandmas didn't learn how to drive. Yeah. I'm from Florida, but my grandparents from Alabama. Right. And so my great grandma, she's from Birmingham. You know what I'm saying? And she's 93 years old to this day. Like, I ain't never heard of her ass drive. My mama, I ain't never heard of her ass driving. I think that's what it was too. Like, shit, you ain't where you gonna go for real. Then two, you gotta think too. A lot of people don't know. A lot of families back then motivated the wife to stay in a relationship.
A lot.
Yeah.
They skip over all that
Right,
when you see them black and white movies.
Yeah.
But when you see all them black and white movies like that, people skip over that. They see that part because it'll be a grandmama there like, stay in there with them, stick it out.
Yeah. You know it'll get better.
You know it'll get better.
Yeah. Now they like, what? Let me get up the policy up. Get the fuck out of there. Get his ass out of there.
You gotta think about when your grandma was your age and what time the world was in then. Like, women ain't even had a right, so she had to eat shit.
Yeah, right.
She had to do what she had to do.
A lot of that shit used to be a force for real.
That's true. What the fuck? Betty Wright. She say, don't blame Mr. Jody, Mr. Jody. Mr. Charlie's still the man. Right. And that's what it was for that era back then, period. You know what I'm saying? You let a man just be a man. He paying the bills, he doing his thing now. But then we had this whole revolution for women, had this whole revolutionary period to where we marched for women's rights. We finna get us a goddamn job now. Yeah. And so when women learn their own independence, of course a woman gonna feel like shit. Certain shit ain't finna go because then now they feel like they equal to what you bring to the table. And I think that whole women's suffrage shit, it was pros and cons to the shit. Of course, like we want you women to be strong. Y'all do y'all motherfucking thing. But even with the women's suffrage, shit, white women started that shit. And the only reason why they really let black women join the shit is just for the numbers. Okay. And so, but at the same time, shit, I guess it is what it is. Make sure again, y'all, if y'all can, There we go. Then there we go.
Motherfucker, they might be looking at a bitch or tapping a heart on a fucking Instagram page, but that ain't shit.
Yeah.
Now you get your ass booted out the house if you did too many hearts on a bitch page.
They take that social media shit
Like,
real
for real,
serious,
nigga.
man.
For
They-
real,
You
nigga.
can't go to liking all that.
You can't be liking
Yeah.
pictures now. You can't be just.
But that's
acting on
crazy
that.
though. The thing, especially with IG, to like a picture, it's the harder picture on IG. So
You damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yeah.
So am I goddamn hold me to it if I have to like a big picture because I like the picture,
right.
but I see your name now though.
Yeah.
What is that? Like, damn, do I say, do you want to have sex with the motherfucker out there because you like it?
Well, with this day and
You
time,
like
shit,
it?
you never know. Yeah.
Shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
We all like it.
Yeah.
Everybody like it.
Everybody like it.
It's likable. Yeah, damn, the motherfucker is likable.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I think
It's just a picture.
it's just a picture.
And
But you know what?
That's
Though?
what the internet for.
That's what the
Just to be
internet
like
for.
a picture, bro. It's just a picture.
Yeah. And
That's
so
that's insecurities and shit like that.
See, but now the motive is different. The motive is different because you got relationships that started off this shit now.
true.
So everything is just dick and balls. Like, it ain't about nothing else. Like, people mental is just on dick and balls. Like, you just want to,
Yeah.
everything is sick.
Everything
Yeah,
is definitely sex now, man.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy as hell because even sex now, people do any goddamn thing.
Man, too.
Man, people doing any motherfucking thing now. So it's like, damn. I was watching a video of a chick. She pretty big in the real estate game in California, and she was talking about this whole thing with women telling you, hey, beat the pussy up and shit like that. And where do we get to this point where sex became aggressive? And I'm pretty sure all of us have been in sexual situation and the shit got aggressive as fuck because that's the thing to do now. But when the fuck did we get to that point? Because honestly, when you go, and I'm pretty sure everybody has seen something with fucking porn and shit like that, you see, usually back in the day, it used to be nothing but white people that used to do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And then if black people did do it, you wasn't gonna tell nobody that's how you got down. You even now shit when we go to our auntie's house and stuff, there's certain things we don't say, there's certain things we grown that they ain't gonna talk about in front of you. But I think sex now, especially it's over like you said, everything is overly sexualized. Right? And sex is everywhere now. And with the kids, I remember I went to the fair this past year, and man, it was so many young studs at the fair. And when I was in motherfucking middle school, high school, you ain't tell nobody you was no stud until you was at least a senior or either out of damn school. But now because sex is, and then cell phone, of course, it's easy to watch certain things on social media now. And I think now sex really run the world now.
Sex is in the world.
Yeah.
Sex goddamn been selling since they got here.
True.
Shit, before then.
True.
So,
Cause shit, when you think about Rome, they had all kind of shit with orgies and every damn thing up over there.
Exactly what my mind went.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But and I'm pretty sure they did the same thing. Well, it probably wasn't that bad, goddamn wrong. But I'm pretty sure they did the same thing everywhere because you could find scripts of paintings of 16th, 17th century paintings of people having sex and shit in China. You know what I'm saying? But I think even when we talk about monogamy, or when we talk about a poly, which we're gonna get up on a little bit, just tad bit up on poly relationships too. Especially since we already talked about monogamy. I do feel that how can I put this? If you do decide to be in a monogamous relationship, you can just sit by the rules. But if you don't, Because just like we were talking about when it comes to the streets, if you're gonna be in the streets, you gotta stick to the rules of the streets. If you're gonna be a pastor, you should stick to the rules of being a pastor. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever lifestyle you decide to live, you should stick to those rules and things. But I think now we live in a time where if you do decide, shit, most people I know in relationships right now, they do decide to say, oh yeah, look, we need, I'm trying to bring another chick in the room. Most women, they gonna be straight with it. But, so I don't know. For me personally, I feel like monogamy for men. I think it's sometimes it can be a pressure situation, but I don't think people should be pressured. Just be real, like you said. Should be real and tell what you really want for real.
That's what it is. That's
Yeah.
all it is, man. And that'll let you know, man, because a lot of people ain't who they are with the spouse they with now.
Yeah.
A lot of people not. I ain't gonna say they ain't having, but it's other things they want to be.
They just don't be complete.
They're not complete.
Yeah.
Everybody's not. I ain't gonna say satisfied. I don't know, but you can see it, you can tell it. How most people move around with this car.
But people are different.
Yeah.
It's all on. It's to me. It's just understanding.
True.
That's it.
Yeah.
If you got three people, if you got 3 people, 4 people, a dude and 3 chicks, it's understanding.
Yeah.
Like, who's to say what the rules are?
Who's to say what the rules are?
We as a folk, we make the rules. Y'all say I'm daddy.
Yeah.
It is what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
What it is.
Outside this house can't eat shit.
Yeah.
That's right.
We gonna make this bag and we gonna live how we live.
How we want to live.
And
That's right.
whatever we gonna make it, if we gonna make it along the way, let's do it. We gonna write a book about it, let's do it. We gonna shoot a movie, let's do it. OnlyFans, let's get it.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
If they give other people
I'm gonna
something
get all
to
you motherfuckers pregnant and let's get it. Let's do it. I don't give a damn.
right.
Hey man, y'all let us know how y'all feel about it. How do y'all feel like men have a hard time being in a monogamous relationship? I think for men who do have a hard time with it, what do you think is like the biggest thing they go through? Why is it so hard for them?
Yeah, hard time.
Is it? I know some people just don't like to go by the rules. Some people like to just do it just because they can.
I thought you said I had a hard time.
Yeah, well, what you said?
Yeah, like why do you think
Yeah.
with being in monogamy? Like, what do you think is the hardest obstacle that they face
In that relationship?
Yeah,
And just being on the solo.
It just
yeah,
It depends on the emotions, how deep the emotions are.
That's facts though.
It just depends
Because because it's like I'm older now, so I ain't got no time for no polygamy and shit.
yeah,
Like I want me one.
yeah,
I ain't got time. I know I'm dealing with a whole person, whole spirit, whole being. You know what I'm saying? If I can't give them a follow my way, I ain't with all that extra shit.
Yeah.
Too old for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
So you want to be like stable. I like the old school way.
yeah.
I respect the old school way.
That's just me.
I respect the old school way. But me, I already do. I already have my 2 women.
It's just the fact that but that's hard though.
It's just the way I already live.
You told me.
Yeah.
That's just how I want to be. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, I love women. And instead of cheating, you got to have 2 women at the same time.
It's like, to me, it's like you said, it's understanding.
It's just,
I ain't with the polygamy part. Like I ain't even with the 2 in my house like this. Like it's me and mine gonna be me and me. Like we gonna have our own say it's me and you, and we could be one, and then we can come on there as one and go hunt us down another one. That's cool. But not on the polygamy aspect.
Yeah.
I ain't with all that shit.
Well, I think when people think about, just like you were saying earlier, when it comes to the rules, even when you're in polyamorous, polygamy, relationships, y'all don't necessarily have to stay together. I think for a lot of people, it's building a system of, like you said, what works for y'all. I know a sister who, she got a husband, and she got a husband, but she also got 2 boyfriends, and he got 2 other wives. But all the other wives have to pay her a fee every month for the husband.
Now, hold up, stop.
That's
You
just
gonna run
some
that
player
back.
shit.
You gonna run that player shit back.
That's just some
Run that
player
back.
shit.
Now, say that.
So she got a husband, right. But she also got a dude. She got a boyfriend too. But her husband got 2 other wives. And because she the first wife, the sister wives have to pay her a fee every month to even fuck with him. But all of these women are entrepreneurs. Everybody in the group, the men and the women, they all entrepreneurs. They're doing their thing. Right. You know what I'm saying? They basically build a community within each other. And they actually got a pretty big community on Facebook right now. Yeah, they got a pretty big community on Facebook right now. You'll be surprised, bro, for real, how many women how many women who actually want multiple men. Like, men, we have the right way because for a lot of men, it's an ego stroker to say, oh, I have multiple women. You know what I'm saying? Women, because women are looked at in a certain light, you can't just up and say stuff like that. But it's a lot of women who want multiple dudes.
They got the right.
Yeah.
They got the right.
Well, would you be cool with your old lady having multiple dudes?
Would I be cool with my old lady having multiple dudes?
Yeah. And you knew about it.
Nah. Y'all can look at my lips on live and be like, nah, the nigga. But I ain't, know what I'm saying? Like, just say if you doing some shit though. Yeah. Just say if you fucking off, and you know what I'm saying? It's really how you look at it. It could be vice versa. You know what I'm saying? She might hit you with the goddamn, now what if I want to do it? Which every girl gonna hit you with it. You know what I'm saying? But you actually out there doing it. So she had every the right to do it. And it's on you to be a man or whatever you want to call yourself and stand up on that punch. Right. Because you actually doing it too. So if you really love her, I guess so. If that's what it is. But that's just my opinion, how I feel about the situation. Yeah. But you know, everybody can look at it so many different ways and say, man, I want to do it. But nigga, you fucking another bitch too, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, facts are right is right, wrong is wrong. Which one?
So, do y'all feel like men?
I But you know they gonna hit you with the goddamn. If you get caught out there fucking another hoe, you know what I'm saying? She gonna hit you with that. So what if she do it? Hey, you already know what that heart gonna feel like. Y'all know about your business. Y'all know about your business. Well, you expect it. If you love me like you say you do, bitch, just don't let me find out. But see, like she just said, if you don't love her like you do, but you love same vice versa now. Look, I love her. I would love her. But look what you just said now. I don't ever plan on hurting her. That's what I'm saying. If she love me like I love her, if she love me like she say she do, then she ain't gonna let me find out if she is fucking up. Well, guess what? Now that's a compliment. That's it. Women sneaky as hell anyway. And won't never hurt my goddamn feelings. Cause I don't know. I don't even think about it. Now guess what? That's the same thing she can say when it's her turn. I heard you say women sneaky tell. So, okay, and we say that when it's her turn. But in my heart, like, I'm quite sure it may have happened. It may not have happened. I'm willing to accept it if it has happened. Okay, now but I just don't want to find out about it. Yeah. Like she don't want to find out. Please, just take it to your grave. I get what you're saying. You all about balance. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt my heart. Yeah, please. Yeah. But you hurt her heart. Yeah, so that's why you got to balance it out. I ain't. That's what I'm saying. But that's the whole shit. We gotta be grown though. Exactly. So, and get back shit, that's some childish ass shit. It is. You gotta respect yourself. You gotta respect yourself. At the end of the day. Yeah. Just because you got told. But see, they ain't interested in the more. They ain't even interested in no more. Going goddamn kiss them little niggas. They really goddamn really. They become more women now, more mature. They ain't studying there trying to go fuck another nigga. They could now, you know they could tell a nigga who had a now. And one thing about these women, bro, they don't fuck man. I'm talking about women. I ain't talking about bitches and hoes. I'm talking about women, man. They go the fuck off on your ass. 9 times out of 10, they fucking off with a nigga that they want to be with. The nigga they want to be with. They ain't just out there no being sluts and shit. They're women. They're women at the end of the fucking day. So when they going off and smash on a nigga, that nigga got a little touch. Yeah, he got a little love. It already been. It's something in the heart right now. That's true. And I think that's what with a lot of men, that's the difference, I think, with why a lot of men can't really take that hit back.
because see, with a woman, see, a man can step out, and this is just my view. I ain't saying for all men, but I feel like when a man step out, we can step out without no fear.
Now, I would say this: he can step out with no fear. Sure. That's most of the time it is. That's how it is.
That's how it is.
Most of the
But
time,
usually, women, if she gonna fuck you, she's gonna probably feel some type of way about you.
Right.
Anyway, so I think for a lot of men, when they realize that shit, it's like, hold on, man. Like if you doing this, then you got a little more invested than I would probably have invested. So let me ask y'all this: do y'all feel like if a man step out on his own that does it, or if anybody, if you cheat on a person, does that mean that a person doesn't love who they with because they cheat?
Hell no. That ain't what the fuck that means. Nah. But a lot of relationships get killed like that.
True.
Killed dead. I'm talking about to the flow. Out of there, boom.
Shit.
Nah, that ain't what that means.
Nah, that ain't what that mean at all, cuz.
Yeah. Because you know that's the first thing when you get into a female. That's the first thing. One of the first things they like to throw up. You don't love. The first thing they can do is try to find an example or a person who you fucking with. Like, oh, you cheat on me with this. But I know for a lot of men, a lot of times when you cheated, I ain't trying to build nothing with this person. It's just this what it is. And I'm a firm believer too. In most cases, I ain't gonna say all, but one person can't give you everything you need. You have to compromise. And I think one thing about men, we have a hard time compromising compared to women. Women settle with some shit or deal with some shit, but men, we just be like, it's what it is and what it ain't gonna be. Which I feel like everybody has that entitlement. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit.
This is a new era.
It's a new era.
Yeah. It's a new era. Women are different. Women are thinking just like that. That's why you got so much fucking domestic violence. Niggas ain't taking that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
You feel me? Niggas around this whole expecting everything to be old school way. These women are what you say, independent. True. Everything damn near swapped. Everything is swapped.
Damn near swapped.
You feel me? But niggas like this no goddamn looking for a helping hand, crybaby and shit. These women out there for toting, making the bag and goddamn going. Business popping up on every corner. Some female new business everywhere. Yeah. Niggas around there whole goddamn lagging and sitting at home and eating chips and shit. Spending her money, riding her bill. Yeah. Real shit getting real, man. That's right there. Now she coming home like, where my water run?
Yeah. And see,
what you doing? How you wipe? Hey, you went to get the kids. Yeah. Damn, man.
Isoto said a woman can't break up two niggas fighting. Now, to hit on what he said, I've always been confused. You know, when you're younger, and especially like when I got into the culture, I learned how to handle my anger. Okay? Why do people jump to fight the other person? Like, you know, when like, you catch your partner cheating, why you gonna fight the other person? Especially if you're gonna stay with the motherfucker that cheated on you.
You know what? That's good. I ain't never been in that situation. But I always saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put a all off and slap. Shit. I don't know. Somebody else did. I ain't never been in that situation. I've seen it though. Yeah, like so let's say your girl cheat on you. Yeah. And you see the dude, so you just jump off and hit him in this shit. Bro, that's only that.
Okay. Yeah. I feel the same way. Yeah. But you got a lot of dudes. Like I said, it's all about ego. You know,
you know why they might jump off and hit that nigga shit? Because that nigga didn't imagine that nigga got there ramming in his hole. That bad. Like, you didn't imagine you got there. His hole getting hit by that nigga. You know, then the nigga might got down, you might feel like the nigga got down fly out something, you know.
And it might be a competition. Yeah, that's true. That's true too.
So I never thought about that. Nigga will be insecure when they see certain niggas too now. So nigga can't sit there and just be like, that be the killer. Yeah. You ain't got down seen that dick going out the throat. He just saw it. Why you pissing?
Because he know what she do.
Yeah, you know.
I guess I can see that too. Me personally, I ain't no point.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah. But you will see it more with dudes. Well, one thing about dudes is not them motherfucking kids like some. You know, pussy. The woman is powerful as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about it, which we all know, like a man, a kid by the woman. And men ain't playing, kill her too. You know what I'm saying? Because they really get deep into that. But I never understood that whole thing with people like you jumping on the other person, especially if you know y'all gonna still be together. Like, what's the point of y'all? What's the point of all that? Y'all might as well just going on about y'all separate ways. You get on social media talking about each other like dog, then 2 weeks later y'all post pictures together. Yeah, so yeah, but I do get exactly what you're saying. Alafia, Alafia, George, who else up on here? Cuzzo. So the fan George, long facts. Oh yeah, she was agreeing with George saying that a woman can't stop 2 niggas from fighting. Me personally, I just feel like it ain't work. You gonna see the problem because the loyalty lies within her. Like that's who you were dealing with. Now, if it was somebody I know, like a cousin or a brother, and you know what's up, then that might be a whole other level. It ain't even fighting you because of her necessarily. I'm fighting you over the disrespect. Yeah. And they probably won't even be no fight. I don't know. I guess I'm a little older now. If it somebody with a dude you fuck with, yeah, girl, brother. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be shit. Yeah, because you know, when you know, now you know you got your dad. Because then I blame disrespect. Blame disrespect. It's one thing somebody I don't know because I know you don't owe me no loyalty. Right. I don't know you. Right. But if we hang out or if we family, then because of that bond, you owe me loyalty, so I have to give you that. Right. At least that's what I feel. Yeah. You trying to holler at her, if they done smash, you know what? They don't kill her. Well, I got you. She got there still walking with me like she don't know that. Hey. Stone Cold on Hey. That's the only time I got them blue ball. Yeah. She had did that and she walked with me and she knows she smashed my feelings. Yeah. My father's on. Yeah. That's it for that. Man, I know, like you said, like he was saying, I think that's why this conversation had come up so much. You do got women out there who want a monogamous relationship, that's what they want, and man ain't doing this, or man ain't doing that, then we can't be together. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, everybody has their preference. That's what you believe, that's what you're going to do, that's cool with you. But I also believe that if you deal with somebody who don't want that, you got to respect that too. And I think the biggest thing I just tell a motherfucker what's up. I know personally from the conversation that I had the other night with Sister, with Shay, a lot of women for real, they would be cool with it. Yeah, and cause we asked one of the sisters if she was dealing with a dude and found out he was married, but he was doing everything right for her. Yeah. And they had been talking for a year or two, found out he was married, had a whole wife at home to take care of him. And what would you do? She was stunned. She had to sit there for a minute, like, you know what? I'm gonna have to tell you, gonna have to make an ultimatum. It's gonna be me and her. But the thing is, for you to even say that, because most women gonna be like, oh no, I can't deal with that. But you sat and thought, like, okay, if you doing what's right, then I'm gonna have to give you a choice. A lot of women be knowing that. I mean, everybody got a choice. Yeah. But a lot of women be knowing that this way they act like. Yeah. You know, they can get a little better. They can get better. But right now, this is where I'm at. So shit, I might want to roll with these punches until I get where I need to get. Yeah. I mean, it just depends on the person, like you say, every time. Everybody gonna look at each situation different. By her sticking with it, she knows she ain't have much going on for real. Yeah. Made it. She needed him, and she was in love. Yeah. So she ain't really want to get out of it though. So do you think black men are like the number one group of individuals who have a problem with monogamy? Hell nah. White man, everybody got there trying to jump ship. Yeah. No, the white man is. Shit, them motherfuckers down there, they stink. I feel like black women. White ain't blended in no more. They ain't mixing with white. What you think? Black women got a problem with monogamy? How y'all feel? Y'all feel black women got a problem with monogamy? That might be a pretty good point that you made there, because you will see a woman on social media, she'll request what she want out of a man, but then you'll also see her post share something else on Facebook basically saying she agree. You know, so I seen one chick post I think it was a picture of Stevie J and his son without shirts on, and she posted a train emoji on top of the picture. Yeah. You know what what I'm saying? Like we said, how we come with the times. I was watching something that Walker said. Like shit, it's cool to hold on to your old customs at the same time. You got to move with the time too, or they're gonna put your ass in the museum. But you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what a lot of people. I was having this conversation with the sister Shay. Shit, you have to come with the time. It might not be. Our grandparents went through the same shit. Everybody go through this shit. Yeah, everybody go through the same shit. Now we at the point that most of us we in our 20s, 30s, 40s, and to me, your peak is in your 30s for real. When you get 30, I feel like shit. I have a good time for real. And I know what's called this said. Soto said black women are territorial. I think black men are territorial. Right? Yeah, I think black men. I think, and me honestly, I believe there's a difference between jealousy and being territorial. And some people say, well, no, that's a characteristic of jealousy. But I feel like a jealous motherfucker a kid. You know what I'm saying? A territorial motherfucker might too. But at the same time, I feel like with a territorial motherfucker, you have how I look at it, you have a mature mindset of how you will assess the situation. This is what it is. Most definitely. Most definitely.
I'm saying emotions is the key, man.
Emotions make you cry sometimes. What?
You think about it. If it weren't for emotions, nothing would happen.
Yeah.
To win. You don't care so much about shit, you won't respond to everything so fast.
Yeah.
But we gotta learn how to control this shit.
Yeah. But we living in a world where, even though it's inevitable for you to have them,
yeah,
you're not supposed to. You,
yeah,
as a black man, you're not supposed to have them. Eat that shit, nigga.
Yeah. And you know what? That's where I'm going to go with it.
There ain't nothing.
Yeah.
You a man, right?
Yeah. You know, black men, with black women, y'all got it hard too. I'm gonna say that black women got it hard too because you have to. People, society expect you. You go out in society, like, oh, you gonna be a man, black woman, or when you go home, I do understand a lot of black women frustration because shit, a lot of black women they had to not only raise their own kids, but shit, you raising your auntie kids, your cousin kids, and shit like that. So I get that too. But as a black man, not only do we get criticized when we go in society, when we go to work, we have to act a certain type of way. You can't be your motherfucking self. But then when we go home, as a black man, you expect to walk a certain type of way, talk a certain type of way, be in a certain type of thing to be considered a legit man. Right. Man, and for a lot of motherfuckers, they don't understand how mentally draining that is for a black man. Right. You know? Because now I have to mold myself to be something totally different than what I really want to be. Yeah. For society to say, because now I always say ain't nothing normal. We always be like, oh, that's the norm. That's normal. Ain't shit normal. Ain't shit normal. Yeah. Ain't shit normal no more. Now we just have to adjust the dishes the way it is. Just,
you're right about that.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to
just the pattern that you want to live.
Exactly. And ain't nothing new. The thing now, people are just, like we said before, people are just more open about a lot of different shit. But I know for black men, we deal with a lot of mental stress, and what we do is, because we can't take it out at home, we take it out on each other. Yeah. Instead of having outlets, like, damn, like that, most of the time, man, when you go, you see white people, they motherfucking get that fake ass smile when you see them, they walk past each other. Yeah. But we don't walk past each other and won't say shit. Nothing. Or if a motherfucker looking like they want to speak, you ought to be like, what the fuck? A lot of time motherfucker won't even speak that. Right. Yeah. And so we have to find out. Yeah. Where do we go wrong and feeling like we are our own enemies? We fighting with each other now, and the women sitting back looking like these niggas need to get this shit together. You know what I'm saying?
It's sound cliche, man, but it's just it's a new day, and we black men that's coming in the era where you have to fight everything. Yeah. It's everything. Like you can count on your hands. Like it ain't just that. It's police. You know what I'm saying? It's worried about being shot at this motherfucker. It's worried about ducking and dodging a felony. Yeah. It's not just moving, it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Gets you peeled. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't really necessarily that. Really, you gotta think people blame a lot of shit on everybody else or the government or whatever, how you just saying it. But it's really yourself. It's your own fault. And everything because you know right from wrong. You know to go right or left. So, are you saying that how the black folk, how the black folks be like, they don't want to come together. Yeah. They ain't gonna come together. Yeah. They know. I mean, like I said, they know right from wrong. Yeah. They know right from wrong, and they ain't gonna goddamn come together on none of that shit. Yeah. The niggas be killing each other over nothing. What his emotions. Yeah. They don't know how to control themselves in those situations. Everybody know what they be doing. Yeah. Period. Point blank.
Yeah, I know for a lot of us, one thing I always say, just about every show I get on, I talk about fucking accountability. And I know for a lot of us, we are raised in communities. Like now, I'm pretty sure y'all going through the same thing. Mobile is a predominantly black fucking city. Right, okay. I got excited when I heard about Mobile. I used to come over. We used to come out. We used to go to the fucking 20 box and preach it. Like, be sneaking out this motherfucker at home. Yeah, we used to be sneaking to this motherfucker because at home it's like, you gotta take your ass to preach it. But we sneak out of it to come to the 20 box. They used to have butt naked boxing, right? And I found out Mobile was predominantly black, so I was like, hell yeah, like we finna go to Mobile, go out, motherfucker. Time. Where I'm from, it's the complete motherfucker opposite. Yeah. But when you get into those, even the black town, gentrification is so fucking bad now, and to where they forcing everybody to live basically in one motherfucking area. They pushing all the black people out of one area and they gonna push it together. Which is another reason why the crime rate is going up so fucking high. Because now you got people in different hoods now have no choice but to move to the same fucking hood together.
Yeah, they put them all in one spot.
Yeah. And then when you don't have people mature enough to talk about what's really going on, even when you talk about gangs and shit, the original gangs did not start off by killing each other.
Nah. The original gangs started off by getting that money.
Getting that money and helping your community. What you gonna do to help your goddamn community? Even when you think about the damn Black Panthers, man, they was helping their community. Even when you think about the original Bloods and the Crips, they was helping their community. And then, of course, when the government dropped drugs into the community, and then it became, and then niggas get greedy.
But in a city like this, for us to come together and for stuff like that to happen, it's going to have to take the rappers. It's going to have to take the big businessmen, black motherfuckers that got the bread to do that type of stuff.
They're going to have to take niggas put their ego to the side.
Yeah, it's the ones with the check that got to put the ego to the side. The politicians and everything, they got to put their ego to the side. Because we've seen it unfold in our eyes. They was killing it, like, around the interstate in Mobile. They was killing every project.
Like you just saying.
Just so they can, but it was just to bring big business down here. Because when the big business come in, they don't want to see them regular projects sitting on the goddamn end of the interstate. Right. So they want to chopping them shits out. But you pushing people up in the other ones as they go. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. They pushed everybody to RV. Now you got Orange Grove, RV, Roger Williams, all that RV. You know what? They done beat all these fucking years. And now you done push their family down and force the state together. They forced. And now they in the mode of tearing RV down. And they get that shit the fuck out of
it. But it's crazy though, because like you said, they push all those people get together like that when you go. That's crazy. All them projects you mess with each other. But then they push them back in, push them out like that. But everybody went out west.
But to keep it funky, that's their land anyway. For us, that's why we gotta keep it real. Before I go real concerned. That whole Nashville down the Bay area, that's their land. It was them before us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They brought our wares here and controlled that shit down there. That's why you got them historical houses down there with them badges down there in Martin. Yeah. You go down Government Street and all them white historical houses with them badges on it and seals. Don't touch them fucking houses. You feel me? Them houses, man. Them houses. Them old school motherfuckers. Yeah. And since day one. And them the houses that never moved. Yeah. Since day one, they ain't do no restored homes look exactly like they did back then. They was the rich folks' houses. Just that shit was filled. They built all that bullshit for us, and they dipped out West Mobile. Yeah. Built all them goddamn nice cul-de-sac areas. All the cul-de-sac. Yeah. Lived in them homes for years, raised generations in them shits. Now they selling some homes to us. Yeah. Coming back and they buying back gay block. You feel me?
I see that. I know down in Pensacola, we got an area called 10 Yard. That's downtown. And most of everybody who stayed down there was fucking 10 motherfuckers. And it's right by the water. Fortunately, my great grandma still got 2 houses still down there. But now you look around, shit, they build a 2-story, and that's what they do now. They build a house look like the old houses in New Orleans back in the day. They built a 2-story, no yard for real, and they just did them all long as hell. And a lot of people been complaining about it, but at the same time, like, damn, ain't nobody really trying to do nothing about it. And that's when I get into, like we said, about accountability. You point the finger a lot, and like you said, you could say shit about the government all you want to, but like, damn, what the fuck we got going on in our own community? Then when you get on social media, you could get on social media and be like, oh, the Mexicans mixing all their kids, mixing it. That is so wrong. Why the fuck is that your concern? Because when the Mexicans ever came out, motherfucking defense. I swear.
Like niggas, like everybody in their own little neighborhood, just in Mayville, Baltimore, or whatever little spot. I know it's little niggas in East Little Project, whatever, got somebody. Yeah. Them niggas could be owning that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas could buy back their own shit and do whatever the hell they want to do. They're holding this shit to the white folks come through and buy it all. Or get back from it. But it's just the fact of they can do it. Yeah. They can afford it right now. Like, the shit cheap as hell. Yeah. To buy into their own hood. But they ain't know that.
So do y'all think, because like I said, I know at home the violence is getting fucking crazy. Ain't nobody fighting. Everybody shooting. So do y'all think that do y'all think the lack of opportunity here is another reason why the violence is the way it is here, or you think that's just in the nature of a lot of people because it's been going on for so long?
They've got to get taught how to fight. That's why they shoot. They can't get away with it no more.
Man, niggas ain't no fighting. Niggas sitting on gold mines every day, and they got down on you.
Most definitely.
That shit is
They sit on gold mines every day, but they don't know how to come together and make that shit happen.
Man, it's crazy because I rolled through, probably about 2 years ago, I rolled through Pritchard, and I went through a neighborhood, and there was a bunch of fucking big-ass Victorian houses. The whole neighborhood was a thing. And I'm like, how the fuck, one thing I feel like, shit, how you gonna sell dope on the street that your grandma house on, but let your grandma house go up when your grandma died, you let the shit the motherfuckers get it. And it's like, how the fuck, like, what y'all putting the money into when y'all got whole neighborhoods y'all should just been investing that money into? They ain't know that. But then too, the thing is, you gotta think, dog, like, a lot of times the reason people ain't on it is because, see, one thing about black people, we hard on each other. When you see white people go through some shit, they can shoot up a fucking school, and they gonna get on fucking social media and say, oh, well, they need to counsel for this. They went through that. We don't do that for each other. Not realizing the traumas that we've been through that was inherited from generation to generation. A lot of shit we suffering from, it ain't because of us. It's some shit that our mama done went through, our grandma done went through, so they raised you to be a certain type of way, not knowing that you were raised out of fucking trauma. So you can't even be mad at the motherfuckers in the street because that's all they know, because they always been raised, as black people, we always been raised on survival. That's what the fuck it was, you just had to survive. So if I gotta take yours, which is crazy because a motherfucker of a different race can sit up on social media and say, oh, well, black people do this, black people steal, black people do this, but y'all been doing that shit for thousands, hundreds of years, doing the same shit. We just do it a little different from y'all. The thing is, we learn that behavior from y'all. So I think with us, we have to learn, we have to assess the situation, and I feel like most black motherfuckers need to start going to counseling and being open to going to counseling. Because most of them, you tell us, oh, you need to go talk to a counselor. Like, shit, I ain't crazy. It ain't about being crazy. Like, I think everybody black got some shit fucked up they can get rid of.
And even if not go to counseling, they need to have somebody open enough to talk to.
Yes.
I'm a little counselor.
Yes.
You feel me? Because I ain't got no counselor. You feel me? The counselors don't make shit go away. You know what I'm saying? But just by, like, that, he'll be my counselor for tonight. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow night I might be going through something, and I don't know why he'll come across my mind. I just call, see what he's doing. He can just spit it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? At my line, he can just spit it. And I'm just calling like, what you doing? I'm just checking on you. Like, he ain't just checking on you. Yeah. What's up? What you need? You alright? Yeah. Nigga realize don't be up. Yeah. And that's like, we just have to be out here for each other. Like, that's what it's gotta be about. Yeah. And if you can't find what I'm saying?
It's hard to find rare stuff.
Right. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff where you will be with your spouse. It's a lot of stuff that she can't come to her with.
Right.
And she'll think that you might be able to come with it to your home boy. This ain't something I can come to my home with.
Yeah.
The female gotta answer this, not you. You ain't gonna understand.
Yeah.
I just cheated.
Nah, but I'm with you 100% on that.
It's hard to find somebody that correctly like that. It's very, very hard, bro.
But I think it's like that too with us. I think it's like that with us.
It ain't.
Because when you'll be the white person that talk you that tell you all they fucking business. You be like, I don't even fucking know you. Like, why are you telling me this shit?
Yeah, they comfortable with release because you don't supposed to have those emotions. And nobody showed you how to express that shit.
Yeah, right.
That's
Ain't
it. Right
nobody ever showed you how to express that shit.
Yeah, right.
If you ain't have a father, and a lot of times that man ain't had nobody to show him. How to express that shit.
Yeah, don't gotta teach somebody about emotions.
Man, like you said, bro, we battle versions of our ancestors, man. We been whoop our ass. Wow. Yeah. And we sat there like, took that shit. So they look at us like, oh man, you take that shit.
Yeah.
We been here.
Yeah, we kind of touched on that a little bit with I was on the show with last time when it come to not seeing an example and how could women really expect for a man to treat you some type of way if he's never seen a positive example of love. Right. Me personally seen a positive example of love except for my great uncle, right? Never seen the shit. But of course they older shit and they 70s now, they was high school sweethearts, but I wasn't around them enough to really pick up on that behavior. Yeah. So for years, shit, until I got to my late 20s, I didn't know how to maintain a fucking relationship. Because I felt like, shit, you motherfucker, you looking right. It's just going to be what it is. We going to do what we got to do.
It's hard to goddamn give somebody else that love when you never felt that love.
Right.
Yeah, it's real hard to give them that love.
By the time you paid attention to that love that they had, they were old as fuck.
Yeah.
Right. And you ain't even understanding how Brandon them had 40, 50 years way before you thought about Brandon and looked at them like that. Yeah. And they, what the fuck they went through to get to that point? They old as shit. I gotta love your mother mustache. Yeah. Now who the fuck gonna love my ass? Your ass either. We lie.
Yeah. Some people expect you to go ahead and love them right away or just love them. But you probably didn't got down, been through so many relationships, and you expecting certain things out of this one guy. But this guy probably ain't been through no relationship. He probably just slept with girls and ain't never been in a relationship.
You ain't giving him this chance to make a mistake.
Yeah. Or he might be making mistakes.
He might have never made a mistake. And you ain't giving him a chance to make no mistakes. You taking him on to your old problem. Fuck that nigga. Hell nah. And you basically like, ain't another nigga gonna take me because your ass been around the block with each other. And got hurt about 4 times.
Because women got down, jump into relationships 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 months, 6 months. You know, they go back and forth like that. I can't do that. I ain't never been like that.
I'm the same way though.
So if I gotta compete with you being with so many niggas in such time, it's kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not competing toward them niggas. I'm competing against for your emotions and feelings of how you want to be treated and loved. When I ain't really been through all that cycle to know how to love you like that. You're trying to teach me how to love you, but it's hard to adapt to it.
You competing with the last man era.
Oh, that's the last man era at that point.
You competing with the last man era, man.
Yeah, so
they waiting on your ass to try some shit that this nigga that already. I just seen this before.
Yeah, I seen it before. I seen it before.
They waiting on that shit. So when you do it, you dead to the right. It's over.
There's a lot of shit that
because she's already in the back of my mind. I ain't taking this no more.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly. I've been through it.
Which is right, and I agree with you 100% on that shit. Which is like I always say, man, everybody got a right to accept whatever the fuck they want to, deny whatever they want to. But I feel like a lot of people now, a lot of motherfuckers look on social media for examples of how a relationship's supposed to fucking go, and not knowing what people go through. Like you said, shit, Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. You know, and ain't no telling how many times the motherfucker that did it for real, but shit, ain't no telling what Beyonce did. Like,
a lot of shit smoke and mirrors too now.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
A lot. For real.
A lot of shit smoke and
A lot of
mirrors.
shit been smoking mirrors.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people, they look for a relationship like it's supposed to be perfect. Ain't no relationship gonna be perfect. And if y'all don't go through downs in a relationship, how y'all gonna expect to grow if everything's always fucking good?
Well, everything is all good. But this the old school told me. When everything is all good, that's when everything ain't all good.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, cause hey, boy, you ain't gonna have no ups and downs. If that shit smooth sailing for fucking 4-5 years straight, smooth sailing my ass, somebody's accepting.
Yeah.
Somebody's delivering and the other motherfucker is just accepting. Go sit your ass down, all right. You feel me? That's it. You gonna have some bite back, cause man is man. If you're real. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn what your placement is, how much money you making. I don't care who it is, man. If your female can have a 6-figure salary, bro, and you run this bitch with a 4-figure, you gonna run that fucking house, bro. You gonna run that bitch. It's in your nature. If you don't, it's gonna be a problem. You're gonna be like, why am I uncomfortable in this motherfucker?
Yeah.
Because you're gonna realize you're not running that motherfucker. That's that man shit, like period.
Yeah.
Like,
What the nigga can't say, you gotta go somewhere to celebrate, not tolerate.
yeah, man, damn, you gotta do respect that man. That's how they chopping up us off like that. Like,
It just depends on the couple though, man. You know, I feel what you're saying.
if that's what you look like, it depends on the people too. So, man, bro,
I see.
bro,
I see a lot of regular shit.
you don't stand for something you're proud of. I promise you, that's me. It's gonna bite back. It's gonna be uncomfortable. I promise you.
Yeah.
Cause like it's a lot of these ass women out here and respect the code.
Yeah.
It ain't about goddamn. It ain't about her taking care of that and shit like that. It's about knowing who you is.
See, the thing with women,
And a lot of people don't know who their spouse is for real.
yeah,
You know, they just together.
they just
You know what I mean?
there.
But
And they look good.
yeah, that nigga just look good.
And he hustle. And he gotta hustle.
Yeah, and it ain't love, it's lust. That's all it really be.
Man.
Man, you know when you're in love with somebody, feel on y'all flesh become one. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? You can feel that shit in your soul for real.
Yeah.
Everything else out there, you feel like it be lust.
Yeah.
You really do. It ends so quick, come back. It ends so quick, come on to the next thing.
people get real comfortable.
Right.
You get too confident, don't know you confident.
Yeah, you get comfortable. I think then too that's where communication be off. Like I can't talk to you about this because one, I already see how you react to certain things, so I can't even trust you. But then at the same time, she might not even react like that, but because she has already displayed a certain type of behavior. So one thing about me, there's a dude I seen post on Facebook the other day. He was like, females always crying about, yeah, they can't take what you dish out to them. Well, yeah, you mad at me because I decided that you ain't finna make me look stupid. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of men, we ain't finna let nobody let us look stupid. Like I said, that goes into what ego and shit too. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't even think that's necessarily ego. I think even with women, like if you feel like you looking stupid, you got that right to go on about your business too. But I know for men, we stand on that. Like you ain't finna handle us no kind of way because for us, especially when it comes to society, that'll make us look weak. You know what I'm saying? And well at least most men ain't gonna let nobody let them look weak. Especially like if we stay in the house together. And like you said, now you got a lot of women making more money than men. Right. And it's where now you got this social media mindset to thinking that, oh well if your man making this, making that, then y'all don't need to be together. So for a lot of women now, especially you got a lot of women now that's 40 plus, they get their body. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing. If you feel like that's what you need to do, get your body there, get your body there. But at the same time, like, are you getting your body there for you, or are you living in expectations of what society now think is beauty? You know what I'm saying? And they do that shit now. They letting that shit trickle into people's homes. It's like, hey, oh, you can't do this. You ain't gonna do that. Oh, because the chicks on Facebook talking about this ain't what you gonna do. But if this worked for us, what they got to do with them? And so this, like, whatever works in your relationship, let that shit work.
That's gotta work. Yeah. If it don't, if you, that's too close to home.
Yeah, no, just saying.
Basically, how they let that shit toy with their mindsets. You feel me? Like, it's like a female, a man meet a female, man. He finally have the nerve to fall in love with her, get married, have 2, 3 kids, 4, 5 kids, whatever. You keep on having further kids. They living this shit, and all of a sudden she just want to do this shit. Men are different. You know what I'm saying? People just get up out of here. Because of what we in now, the type of world we living in now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the media run a lot of stuff.
Man, I bet you any kind of money. Any one of these women ask they men or man, or the person who loves them, dude that love them, about, should I do this first? 89% of the dudes gonna say no. No, because number one is in fear. Yeah, we like seeing it as it happened right then. That works. Okay, yeah, she look good. Yeah. But in fear, like, bro, you going under the knife, like, for nothing. You ain't seen it. Right? You feel good? Well, like, shit. We got a house. I done had a kid with you. I still love you. We just did it last night. Yeah. Don't worry about what. Stop going in Instagram.
You trying to look fine for? I know you how you will.
You're fine to me. I come home to you every day. I work, run all day, and I come right to the fuck here. Fuck what the fuck I'm looking at. I'm here though.
Yeah. If my homeboy, he made a good point. I never thought about it. Like you were saying, like you just said, like what you doing it for? And a chick made a comment about it on Facebook. My homeboy said, women are getting invited here for other women. It ain't for the men.
Okay.
It's for the other women because
it's either that or they self.
Yeah.
Like self-love.
Yeah, because a lot of women do, which I think everybody got insecurity.
It's just the woman first.
Yeah. It's just that.
Like, yeah. Everybody.
It's the woman first to study. Like,
true.
Like a big man had a chain, I'm gonna get me a chain.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm not gonna let him stun on me. Yeah. That boy love the devil, but
I'm
gonna give me a chain.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna be the only shine. No, everybody wanna be fine.
You want to find it?
Since the chick told me, she said, what's the difference between a man getting half of it every week than me going to get my body did? And I had to think about that shit for a minute though, because it was like, well, damn, you're doing it to make yourself look better. And for a lot of women, well, for some women, a lot of women doing it because that's the thing to do now, and you want to feel better. But some women, they do feel like shit. If I just get this little tweak, I'm doing this shit for me. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of understood what she was saying when she pointed that shit out like that. But I was like, man,
they do it for themselves.
Yeah.
It's a self-love thing.
They don't do it for themselves. They do it because they see that bitch. Yeah, she's fine. They don't know how much. Yeah, they do it because they see. I think they do it because they see other girls. I'm like this.
I respect it. All the way across the board. I respect the fuck out of it. Period. As long as it works. I respect it.
Yeah.
But if that man over there got a household and he's used to this woman that like this, like he met her 15 years ago and they've been married 7.
Yeah.
And she gonna do this shit. He can't be surprised if he.
She gonna get the big head anyway. Yeah, she gonna get the big
head.
Everybody tell her she ran. Anytime they switch their body, they turn into somebody else. They say like, that ain't me. That's like if a big girl go all the way down to whatever, a bad bitch.
Right.
Yeah. She done turned into about 3 different people.
Sure.
From 300 plus to whatever she got down to now she bad.
I'm not worthy. I don't know you no more. I'm not worthy.
Yeah.
Like, they can't expect me. Like, it's like, bro, she came home, I see she hurting and pain and all that shit. She like, yeah, she ain't sexy for everybody after the fact. Mm-hmm. No matter if it's that sex, I ain't have to see that one go through pain and all. When I'm with you, like, right. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have to see the girl go in the strip club. Hell yeah, I'm like, yeah. Now y'all just said it like that. Well, I just watched you 15 years. Like this. Yeah. That's the ain't no. Damn. Yeah.
I know for a lot of men, when women trying to fix their insecurities, it can strengthen the insecurity of the man they talk to. And
Facts though.
yeah, because see, a lot of these dudes, they don't be know how to take that. Baby mama, and he seen her because she get her body big.
Right.
And so I think it goes both ways, but it points out though that men do have insecurities and that we need to motherfucking deal with mentally ourselves. But we don't ever have that opportunity. You know, fortunately, like you said, you call him. I'm pretty sure I can call his ass if I had something going on, but I need to talk about something. But a lot of men ain't got that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but especially when you're black.
And that's what this avenue needs to be for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let me know. Yeah. There's a lot of people going through the same thing.
Yeah. And see, that's what I do, my shit. That's why I always have conversations with people from all walks of life. I don't give a fuck what you do, because that's you. And if I'm focused on how you moving, that's gonna fuck with my elevation. You know what I'm saying? So I know too. Also, if you believe in God, you cannot discriminate against a motherfucker, no matter your own personal beliefs. If you gonna actually call yourself God, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I just look at every motherfucking thing. But I know for a lot of black men though, that's something that we got to deal with mentally. I feel like and that's what my show is geared towards, which is the black community, that the evolution of the black community as a whole. Like, let's start having conversations with what's going on in our fucking neighborhoods and how we gonna strengthen, because everybody else working on their shit. We left behind. The black race is the most behind motherfuckers around, because we the biggest consumers too, and we don't want to learn. You'll see somebody spitting knowledge on social media, and the first thing motherfuckers say is, "Oh, y'all too woke for me." Me, I don't. If you woke, and even if you wrong, I commend you for going and do the research your fucking self and think for yourself.
You did.
Yeah. And I think that's what a lot of us, I think black people, be so behind. And I will say that religion play a big part in it. Because religion too, for a lot of people, religion puts you in a box. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain things that you just ain't gonna do. And that's why I believe a lot of people who are heavily religious, it's on a certain level you're gonna elevate to.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I said earlier. Niggas sitting on the gold mine, don't even look.
Yeah.
They don't know how bad the white man is not really existing no more.
What? There's been articles about that recently, about whites overcoming the. I hate the word minority already. Mm-hmm. I hate this shit. But whites are now the minority, which whites really have always been the minority.
You think?
Yeah, I think so. I think, see, when people go look at numbers, you gotta look at history. I was watching a video today a brother was doing about how why we won't get reparations, right? We ain't gonna never get that shit. Just hang that shit up. We just ain't gonna get it. If we do get it, we gonna probably be old as hell or probably gone. You know what I'm saying? By the time that shit hit. But for a lot of people, when they what they did was they promised us all 40 acres, right? And then fucking when when Lincoln got killed, they canceled all of that shit out. We ain't gonna give you niggas no 40 acres. Because do you gotta think, to a lot of black people fought in the war and stuff, so they feel like y'all deserve it. So we're gonna give everybody black and they 40 acres or whatever. So then Lincoln got killed, they shut that shit down. Boy, we are not gonna do that shit, y'all ain't gonna get shit. But then they let all the immigrants come over here and they gave them all kind of federal fucking loans, all kind of shit like that. So, but when they did that shit, they listed them as white. So when you go to the book, it looks like that when you read in some shit. Oh, they white.
They're very not.
They not white for real. So for them, they had the upper hand on that shit because of that reason. Now for black people, we had a hard time keeping our motherfucking family tree together because we were split up. During slavery, we were sold off to different people. So shit, you ain't know who the fuck you was some kin to. You know what I'm saying? Even me, shit, my great grandma is from Mobile, and her daddy owned a bunch of land here, but I didn't try to find all kind of shit,
Everything.
and I can't find nothing else. Then shit, I got family on my granddaddy's side from here. One of my cousins actually just passed away last week from here, and we still don't know none of them people. And so for a lot of black people, shit, we don't know how to connect the dots, so we can't say how many numbers we got for real. But white people, they have always been a minority, and what they do is they get different ethnic groups. Cause for us, they never really made no laws for us. Really, they gave us a little civil rights shit, but even that only went so fucking far. But then shit, Biden last year just passed the law a hate crime for Asians.
Really?
How long? Yeah.
Damn.
Back in October, I think. Of last year.
Really?
Yeah. Now, how long black people been going through hate crimes, being lynched, and we ain't got not one law yet?
That's what I be saying. Black people don't know how to come together. They need to come together.
Yeah.
They just don't know how powerful we are together.
Yeah.
You can't destroy us when we together. Only God itself is destroyed.
We got to come together, but when we come together, we have to. In order to come together, you have to accept each other for it is what it is.
In order to come together, we have to be all in the unison plan. Like, we all have to be together for real. Not when you say together, we can't be all in the same damn room. That's some bullshit. We're talking about all together on a certain type of plan, and the plan ain't gonna come out of the fucking house.
And we got the ones who ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody running their own pace. Everybody running their own race.
Yeah.
Everybody running. We in the marathon.
We need to be together like
You know what
all
I'm
of us
saying?
connected. How everybody connected to everything come from dirt. That's how
Man, you see how the goddamn Make America Great Again fellas.
Mm-hmm.
Good old boy. You see how they can just come together real fast. You don't even know it. Like they ain't even post that shit on like social media nowhere, but they at the Capitol like, we hit them up.
Tear them up and down.
How the fuck that? Like we weren't even looking for that.
What? We could have did it.
It was people in Alabama like that. Like they ain't saying nothing about it. They got the fuck out of here. Yeah. It was that. Where the fuck they come from? That's together, this motherfucker.
True.
That is coming together.
I seen that when I used to work at Austin back in 2020. And I think it was the end of 2019 I worked in Austin. And it was 2020. And it was this is when all the George Floyd shit was going down. They were doing the protest. And man, it was white people. I walked in the bathroom, a white man was talking. He looked over at me and was like, yeah, they know not to play that down here because they know we don't play that down here. So I'm thinking like, I said, do you know who the fuck you talking to? Like, because I couldn't believe like he was bold enough to say that shit in front of me. But then I realized how everybody else was moving here. Racism in Pensacola is totally different from racism in fucking Alabama. And when I was in the military, I seen that shit because when I was in the military, my unit was for my last few years while I was in Montgomery, Alabama, and I seen how they got down. Then when I started working here, when I was working down here, I was like, God damn, like they don't give a fuck. Buying up all the guns, mad because you can't buy bullets at the stores. You got to order your bullets and stuff online. All because they felt like it was a race war going on, right? But them motherfuckers was sticking together. Hey, look, we got this site. They got bullets. They grouping up together and working in front of everybody. Man, many of us ain't gonna do that shit together. Unless it's something to do with each other, going against each other.
Yeah. Facts, man. We'll monitor them.
Yeah.
We'll monitor fuck up them. We scared of their ass.
And that's sad.
Like I say, I keep telling black people don't know how much power they hold right now.
Yeah.
We got the upper hand. But it's so much bullshit in our way. They ain't paying no attention.
No attention.
No attention.
You gotta change your lifestyle. Change the lifestyle. Shit, even from the music that you listen to, shit.
That's these days now.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do.
Yeah. We got to, cause shit, our community, we suffering for that shit for real right now. But
you keep on promoting that bullshit. What you think you're gonna get out of it?
Especially when you listen to when kids listen to it who are mature enough to decipher what's real and what's fake. Because all that shit be fake. Majority of all that shit be fake for real.
And our music is influential.
Right.
Everybody's gonna get something from this music. Like I don't care who you are. Like even our era, people was gangbanging because the Snoop was gangbanging. They had that shit going on. They was smoking niggas then.
Yeah.
Like MCA, all type of different rappers. The shit was just going on.
Outlaw.
All that shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit. It had a reason behind that shit. It was so much shit behind that shit. We was doing either was smoking a nigga or selling dope. Selling dope and smoking a nigga.
And then now, for a lot of people, especially young people, they feel like that's the only choice they got. Either I'm gonna be a rapper, I'm selling dope, or I'm gonna have to play sports.
Yeah, but I was gonna keep saying,
Yeah.
sitting on goal, man.
Yeah, but there's way more other shit we need. We need more black police officers. We complain about the black police, but then when somebody black in, they be like, oh, here's snitch. That's what the fuck we need.
We need
That's
more.
what
We need more black people in the system,
man.
In the chairs.
It sounds like we need more black people to be accountable for their fucking kids.
Facts.
That's what it fucking sound like.
Fact.
That's true.
You need to be accountable for your children and how your children grow up and what they end up being in life.
Facts.
That shit need to be on you.
The first thing they saying now,
You need to choke that up
18, you gone.
You gone.
You feel me? 18, you gone.
No type of knowledge.
White folks like.
Yeah.
You create your child.
Shit.
You
No.
create your child. You hold your
Boot
child.
your ass out the house at 18.
No type of financial literacy. None of that shit.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You getting credit already fucked up because all you trying to do is survive. Because I was told shit, I can't be home. Then now we live in a society, they make you feel like, oh, well, you live at home right now. You even if you're trying to get yourself together, oh, well, you living at home with your mama. So that makes you less motherfucking acceptable to society because of what you got going on. Instead of like, nah, bro, I'm trying to build my shit up because my mama loved me enough not to say shit. You got to go out to the streets to help me build myself up. And that's one thing that the King pointed out that was big for a lot of big for me is that shit for us, man. We look at Mexicans, them motherfuckers will come down here. There be 20 of them standing in 2-bedroom houses. They all understand the fucking mission. Now, get this motherfucker money. We family, we gonna stick together. We gonna build this motherfucker up together.
I don't work with them.
Yeah, and we can't do that shit.
No, they came together. They got over here together, so that's all they know is them. These motherfuckers ain't got good English yet. If they gonna help each other get what they need until they get to where they want to be at.
Exactly.
Everybody set up how they supposed to be set up, though. That's why it is the way it is. We can see that they Mexicans set up like that. We automatically know them niggas gonna work. They the goddamn new slave of black folk. Because they gonna work and get that shit together.
For little or nothing.
Yeah. And we see that. But we can't goddamn lock in to
Because
come like that.
all of black men are those runaway slaves. We out here dolo. We by ourselves. We don't got no help. And when we do have help, we don't want no help.
Alright.
So we
And
feel like don't nobody, I don't want no help. You know, hold that to me.
And then two, for our community, one thing I noticed is that for black men, we are judged by our financial status. Like how much money you got to qualify for any fucking thing. Anybody else, they don't give a fuck. Like if you trying to do something with yourself, that's all they care about. Oh yeah, well we gonna live, I'm gonna go marry such and such. He good people, we gonna stand in this trailer together until we gotta do what we gotta do. We ain't finna do, a lot of us ain't gonna do that. Yeah, he ain't got no money, ain't no shit gonna fuck with you. Yeah. So, hopefully, man. Yeah.
Anybody that said money ain't everything.
Money is everything.
It's retarded. How the fuck money ain't everything when everything costs money?
Right. Money is everything.
Even if you ain't got
money is fucking everything.
if a motherfucker know you got it, that can still open doors for you because motherfucker know you got it.
Everything costs money.
Motherfucker gonna hit you with credit. Credit, fuck that. I need some cash money.
Credit
money
is money.
better than credit.
Credit is money. How the fuck you think you gonna pay the credit back? Pay that shit with money. What you talking about? Black can't pay credit. You gotta pay that shit back, boy.
Gotta
Whole life, bro. Money is everything, man. You gotta get that shit, man. You gotta stay on focus. Like that's what I'm saying. Like in relationship. That's why it take two.
Yeah.
It take two these days. Just like that woman can't be all. It can't just be on that woman just because she can do that shit. You gotta get your ass up and boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Two, make your own way so you don't even have to ask that good money making ass woman for shit.
Yeah, right.
She ain't gotta take care of you. Hell yeah, she make money for you. She ain't gotta take care of you.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
Now that's when you know somebody love you.
You feel me?
That's when you know somebody love you.
You take care of
stupid to see that.
Yeah. Like it's love be there.
Yeah.
Love be there.
It definitely takes too, because I think that's what a lot of the problem is. They don't look at how the economical situation has changed for every fucking body from 40, 50 years ago.
And you have to adjust.
Yeah, you gotta adjust.
You have to adjust, and that's our problem. We don't adjust. We don't want to adjust. We try to be the man.
Yeah.
We nigga really be in their feelings about when woman making a check.
True.
Or having some type of hustle about herself the way of bringing in a real check.
True.
I love it. I want to goddamn have a chick come in.
Give me time to get my shit together.
Let me catch up with you, baby.
Hey.
Give me time to get my hustle thoughts up.
Shit.
So when you ain't got that, we struggling hard. I ain't got time to get my hustle thoughts up.
True.
That's why it take both of us to have some type of setup going on. Because if I need to have time to follow.
True.
I can't be riding this big dope boy, big hustle dog, and your ass ain't doing a goddamn thing. I can't just be the big man that work at the shipyard. What if my leg go out? Boom, and then now you gotta do what?
Yeah.
Nothing. We finna die, chill.
Yeah.
I can't even. You can't take care of that while I let my leg, it's just my toe.
Yeah.
Let that heal up for a minute. You can't pay a couple bills. You broke it, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh no, this ain't gonna work. Oh, I went to jail for 3 months, and what you had to do to get the money to do the what? Oh man,
the only thing.
Man, it was 6 months, man.
And they making money out that motherfucker too now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, hey, do what you gotta do to get your money. I feel like as long as it's respecting you, but I can't knock nobody because shit, I don't know nobody's situation, shit. Yeah. But I'm with you on that. I be telling people that, like, what if something happened to him? What the fuck you gonna do? You got a lot of women now, which I had to show on that.
My kids here. I don't get you struggling like that. What you do? What?
Yeah.
You can't take care of them. You can't keep going.
They was like, I can't stay. I had an episode on this, the 50-50. A lot of women ain't with that 50-50. Well, women was saying they weren't with it. I can't deal with no man who believes in 50-50. We ain't roommates. Right. But the thing is, like you said, shit, times change.
It's hard for a lot of people.
Women can't be with a man that don't have a job and expect that a man have to goddamn fuck with a chick that don't got a job. Like we can't say, I ain't fucking with you, you have no job having that. Yeah. Like we can't say that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't
say that shit. Shit, now you got motherfuckers who now females that tell you I can't fuck with nobody who ain't got a man who got kids, and I had kids.
And man, nowadays, boy, your ass ain't got no choice but to fuck with a female that got kids.
Yeah, you ain't got no choice.
Everybody got kids.
Yeah,
you can't have them. For real. That's why y'all lonely. Cause the nigga tell like, man, I ain't free with them shit. They got no kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What it is.
Like,
ain't nothing.
Yeah. Fuck you, nigga.
So we're gonna wrap that up. I appreciate y'all for checking in with us tonight. I'm here, like I said, in Mobile, Alabama, at King Cuts.
Yeah, man. King Cuts, 1605 Rochelle Street, Mobile, Alabama. Pull up on me. King Cuts Too Fresh. At me. At King Cuts Too Fresh.
Man, you come to Mobile, come to Bougie, tattoo and body piercing. Mobile, Alabama, come get you some ink. Come check us out. Dopest ink in the city.
Hey, and like I said, man, me and my bro, man, we got some good stuff coming up in Mobile real soon. So make sure y'all, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to be putting it up out there for y'all anyways. Make sure y'all check us out each and every Thursday. I know I was a little late tonight. That's my bad. But my show, my shit. You feel me? But each and every Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Time. Make sure y'all check us out. And if y'all haven't, man, check out my girl, Queen Laterra. Pastor Laterra. She's having a silk in scriptures. Right? That's some new shit. You never had no preacher beat you and you can drink wine and shit while y'all read the Bible. Make sure y'all check that out. Yeah, Sipping Scriptures. Queen Pastor Later's doing that. But yeah, make sure y'all, like I said, check us out each and every Wednesday. I mean, each and every Thursday. Goddamn. And I'll holler at y'all again next week. Y'all having a good night. Y'all be safe. All right.
Hey man, that's Sipping Scriptures. Like what they say?